Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to be answering some of your product questions that I've pulled from the comments section in my last couple of videos. So let's go ahead and jump right in with the very first thing, which is the Laneige skincare trial skincare kit that I picked up. So this is the hydration trial kit. And I used this for not quite a full week and stopped because it really, I think, was breaking me out. I had got a couple of large blemishes on my chin, which is usually where that trouble areas comes right up first. So I stopped using it because I'm not going to sacrifice my skin for any kind of review or evaluation of a product. But I do have some comments on this. And the first one is overwhelmingly, it has a lot of fragrance in it. That's the first thing I noticed with the very first product. It's very fragrant, and I thought, well, maybe it's just this one. But with every single one I opened, they all have the same fragrance, and it's all pretty strong. And, you know, fragrance is not a good combination for your skin. I often hear people saying, oh, and I love the way it smells. I'm guilty of that too. Not so much with skincare products, but more so with like hair care products and other things like that. Fragrance can be very damaging to the skin. And I'm going to leave an article posted on my Facebook page so you can read about that, what it does to your skin and why you should try to avoid it. Now, does that mean I never use products that have fragrance on my face? No, but primarily I don't. All of the Paula's Choice products that I use are all fragrance-free, and I've gotten so used to that now when I try something new that has a fragrance, it just blows me away at how strong that fragrance smells. So I'll just give a quick rundown on what some of these products were like. The first thing is the Multi Cleanser, and this is very much a foamy, like, sudsing cleanser. And you add water and it, foams up, which I don't mind in the shower, but when I'm just taking off my makeup at night, I really prefer more of a creamy cleanser. So I was actually a little surprised by this because it is a hydration kit. I was really expecting this to be more like a creamy cleanser. I don't know why. That's just me. Moving on to the toner. Again, highly fragranced. The Water Bank serum has a nice feel to it, but it's a really lightweight serum and absorbed nicely into the skin. The Balancing Emulsion. This one, it's like, you can't get it out of this fool thing. You really have to shake it really hard and bang it. This kind of turned me off for that. All these products are really fairly lightweight, which I like. I don't want a really heavy skincare product on my face. The two little pots here, one is a sleeping mask and the other is a Water Bank moisture cream. So the texture is really lovely. The smell, not so much, and it did make me break out. So I can't say I would really recommend this. So sticking with Laneige, I had a lot of questions on the Cushion foundation. Most of the questions were, how did it wear through the day? Did I like it? That kind of thing. And yes, I did like this quite a bit. It has a tiny bit of fragrance, but not as strong as the skincare. But I did like this quite a bit. And in terms of how it wears during the day, it wears like any other foundation for me. I tend to be a little bit more oily, so a little bit of powder or a little bit of blotting is needed for me during the day. This is probably something that I would, personally for me, use in an evening application where I was going out to dinner and I wanted a little bit more of a glowy look, or I was going to a party and I wanted a little bit more of a glowy look. Probably not something I would reach for on a day-to-day basis. But if you are drier skin, you might like that a little bit more than I do. The other question I got was on pricing. So I have some information on pricing, and I did a comparison with one other drugstore brand that I'm aware of that has a Cushion foundation, and a couple of the higher end manufacturers that also have a Cushion foundation. Everybody's coming out with them, so they're everywhere. So the Lancome product that came out about a year ago is $46 for half an ounce in their compact. So if you were to convert that to an per ounce rate, that is $92 an ounce, which is hell of a lot of expensive. They do offer a refill for $39, so if you were to do a refill compact combo, it's $85. Not a huge savings there. Then MAC has also come out with a cushion foundation, and it's called the Matchmaster Shade Intelligence Compact, and it is $36 for 0.45 ounces, which translates to about a little over $70 an ounce for that foundation. They offer a refill for $28, so if you did that combo, it would be $64. And I'm talking about that so you can kind of relate it to what you get when you get the compact and a refill with the Laneige. So if these were to come packaged together, that's how much they would cost. The last one I'm going to talk about is the Physician's Formula. It's another drugstore foundation, and it is $17 for 0.38 ounces. That's considerably less. It does not offer a refill that I was able to find online, so that works out to be $44.20 for the Physician's Formula. So this overall is the best buy. Is it going to be the best one? I don't know. This is the only one I've tried. There's a lot of reviews out there for different cushion foundations, but there were a lot of questions about pricing and how this stacks up to other foundations. Now we're going to move on to this Orlando Pit Argan Gloss Shampoo and Conditioner that I picked up in Costco. A lot of you were curious to know what I thought of it, and I did use it this morning. I've only used it a handful of times because I still have a shampoo and conditioner I'm working on. I have about half of a bottle left of that, and I really try not to open too many hair care products at one time, but I did bust these open. I've used it a handful of times, and I really like it. I do think that it offers a little bit more of a shine to my hair. I'll be interested to see how it works over time. Does it, continually get shinier? But I certainly did notice that it was shinier than normal, especially the first time I used it. I was like, whoa, now, I've kind of become used to it. So I do really like it. It smells like coconuts, and I don't feel like it weighs my hair down too much. I think it's really great, especially if you have drier hair or color-treated hair. I think this could be a good choice. Two more things to talk about. I had a couple questions about these little Smith & Cult nail polishes that I picked up. Did I like them? How did they wear? And I really do quite like them. I would compare them probably to an OPI or an Essie. I don't think they're anything dramatically different from any other nail polish, to be quite honest. But for me, it's really about color choices and kind of uniqueness in color. Based on that, I would go ahead and share some of my favorite colors from the ones that I picked up. Probably one of my favorite is this Suburban Warrior. I chose to put this on my toes for my trip to Florida. I think it is just such a beautiful hot pink kind of fuchsia color. And one of the favorite nudes that I picked up was Doe My Dear. Really love this. It's kind of a grayed out, grayish kind of nude. And the last one I'm going to talk about is this Filth Noir, which is like a really dark purple. Love that. The only thing I find a little bit less than ideal, the top comes off and you have this little cap to apply it. And I wish this was a little bit bigger. I actually wish this whole thing was a little bit bigger. I find this a little bit small to work with. It's not undoable. I'm really happy with these, and I'm looking to see if they have any new colors out for spring. We'll see if I place another order or not. And, you're probably going, hey, Melissa, you don't have any polish on, and I don't. I'm kind of on a nail detox. My nails have really become very brittle and just not great. So I've gone a whole week without any nail polish, which is stunning for me. I haven't gone naked nails for more than a day in probably 3 years. But I'm trying to put a little more cuticle oils on there and kind of replenish them a little bit. And I've picked up a new product that I'm anxious to try. It just came in the mail yesterday, and this is the Naked Manicure from Zoya. So I'm super anxious to try this. I think it's funny that they're calling it a naked manicure. But when you see the pictures I'm going to insert here, you'll understand why. And I'm going to pull them off the website only because I think they're a much better representation of what I can produce. So these are supposed to do some color correcting. You can mix and match the colors and blend them or layer them so you can get like a customized color. It has 2 different finishes and a base coat. And you know, I was looking at the website and I'm like, wow, which ones do I want to try? And I'm like, who are you kidding? Get the little sample kit with the mini bottles so you can try all of the colors and decide. I think that seemed like the best deal for me. So if you are interested in hearing a little bit more about this after I've had a chance to use it, leave me a comment down below and I'd be happy to do that. So these are just little like half bottles of Zoya. And they're very sheer. They're almost will give you like I would say like almost like a French type manicure. So I'm going to close out with some feedback that I received from a whole bunch of different viewers on dupes for the Viseart eyeshadow palettes. In particular, the original one, which is like the nude, like the matte palette. And many people said the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette is practically an exact dupe for that, so it's less expensive and has high quality matte shades and very, very similar shade range that's in the Viseart palette. And another person recommended the Too Faced Natural Matte palette for similar reasons. Okay, so that wraps up my product question and answers that I've pulled out of the comment sections from my most recent videos. Feel free to leave questions and I will address them in future videos. You all seem to have liked this format. I got a lot of positive feedback the last time I posted it, so I will continue doing that, and I look forward to seeing you real soon. Take care. Bye.